9. And how many attacks per melee do you have? I think you
Two.
have 2. All right, so that's really easy. It's 9 and 5. No, I guess 9
Okay.
and 4 is what it is. Because what it is you take what you roll and you divide it by the number of attacks per melee, and that's
Okay.
what you divide it by. So,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Coins is physical prowess is like that. Feel free to sort it out there, Tommy Tom.
Boop.
I didn't see it sort. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so top of the order is Al. You see him. You're like in mid speech or whatever, and you see him like you see his eyes like glaze over as he's not interested, and you see him start to raise his pool cue. But you are fast enough to act first.
All right, I want to like try and slip under, like slip in close up to him so that the pull cue is kind of going to go around me and hit him with a paralyzed needle.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't. New Laszlo, they did check it out, didn't they? You went through security, and I remember the first time you went through security, and they checked it out, and they said it was okay to have. So, yeah, roll a hit.
Yeah, I told him it was for medical reasons.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, it probably works if I go back to roll 20. And I'm like, look at the spreadsheet. Like, where's my to hit?
Mm.
All right. Hang on. It's been so long since I've done combat. It is strike is +5. Okay. So.
Did you just get...
19.
Okay, you didn't get natural, so you got 20.
19.
He's going to try and parry? He fails? You stick him with the needle, and he gives a cry. It doesn't make him paralyzed instantaneously. The effects will sink in at the end of this combat round.
All right.
It'll
And
take
as I
seconds.
do this, I want to keep talking. Now I'm trying to talk. If you don't mind.
All right.
Rude.
You want to say anything else, or are you good?
For that round, no. For that one,
Okay.
I'm good.
Tom? You can
It
pass.
looks like he just stuck him, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you can see. You've seen him fight enough that you saw him stick a needle just underneath Coins' arm there. So
All right, then I'll just hold my actions.
okay. Al, your turn again. You're gonna keep talking, aren't you?
Al's gonna slip behind, and if I need to roll for it, I'm not sure how. Like slip behind him, and then like kind of looking at Mila, say, "See, this is what's wrong with people in the world today. They won't even let a man finish talking."
All right. Tom is abstaining. Pamela, you doing anything fun?
I think she's just gonna look a little disappointed and be like, "Well, that was short."
Yeah, I know. I can't believe we roll initiative for that. Oh, you used up your paralyzed round, right?
My what?
Like your you took out
Your
a dose
paralysis.
of
Yes,
paralysis.
yes, yes, yes.
right?
I just did
Yes.
Okay, cool. Your turn again, Al. You are super fast on this draw. This is like kung fu movie shit right here.
I think it is Mila's turn, actually.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
really-
sorry, Mila.
Yes, Mila.
Mila's just gonna shake her head and kind of smile at Al.
Okay.
And I guess my turn. What I'll do is just stay behind him and say, "By the way, wonderful acting. You were magnificent."
Thank God, Mila, your turn.
Mila's gonna say, "Thank you very much. I was worried you believed me."
Patrick.
I abstain.
You abstain? Okay. Coin's turn. He's going to spin around and try to attack you. He is confused and really upset at what has already happened and how embarrassed he is. He gets no bonus because the paralysis is starting to take effect. He rolled a 1. He tries to drunkenly swing around. The pool cue just whizzes right over both your heads as he spins in an almost pirouettic way as he trips over his feet and falls on the ground. That's it for combat. He's
Actually-
out.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna try and like
What?
auto parry to catch him and be like, "Shh, shh, shh, shh."
All right, we can let it happen.
Lower
We
him
can let
down.
it happen. We can definitely let that happen. That happens. That's the thing.
You gotta roll. If you
Okay.
get a 1, you miss.
Yeah, actually, that's. Thank you.
That's
Roll. Okay, never mind.
There we go.
It's like okay, for the observers of this, it looked like Al choreographed this entire thing. Like this guy was on it. So, he is down on the ground. He is now paralyzed. His eyes are still open, but he cannot move or speak. What do you guys do now?
Laugh.
Laugh. Okay, when you're done laughing.
Mila's gonna kind of crouch over him and wave her hand in front of his face. Like, can he see this?
You can see his eyes blinking a little bit reflexively, but that's about it.
Hmm.
His face is frozen in a confused and angry look.
All right. Al is going to sit down next to him
Uh-huh.
and say very calmly, "You've just been paralyzed, as I'm sure you're starting to comprehend. We're going to take you back to a place where we can talk to you about your little slaver friends. I would take this time, if I were you, while we travel, to get your story straight. Because if I'm not happy with what you tell me, a little paralysis will be the worst of your problems. Blink if you understand."
He blinks.
Good! And then I'm just going to pat him on the head and stand back up. And ask for Tom to help me kind of put one arm over each shoulder.
Yeah. Should we worry about the other guys or?
Not if we don't
'Cause-
go back that way.
We should probably walk quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
So,
Where are we going, by the way?
So yeah, we'll walk down the alley, and of course
That's an excellent question.
we'll play it off as he's had too much to drink. If people, in fact, yeah, if people look or whatnot, we'll say, "Oh, he's really inebriated."
Yeah.
And-
What?
Just
All
been
the
making
while
that
he's
face
just blinking
all
his
day.
eyes, furious.
Wow, he's so drunk he's not even moving his legs.
Do
My
we
God.
Want, do we want to bring him back to our place, or do we want to take him somewhere else?
Not our place. We don't want him to know that we're with the storytellers.
They're actually. Would they check us if we're going out of the city?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah.
How about we just leave here and find a
there's-
very quiet place? What time is it right now?
It's
Hold on.
30.
There is somewhere where we can possibly go.
Oh,
We can retrace the steps to where I was kidnapped. That was
Oh.
a semi-abandoned building.
okay, if you're up for it.
If you can relive that trauma, so
Well, this is crazy. I
It-
love it.
Is it still daylight out?
I
Yeah, it's still daylight. It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay. All right.
yeah, and
Sure.
it's in a shady part of town that people won't really look twice if we carry a guy that's drunk
Yeah.
in the afternoon.
Okay. So let's do it.
Shady but older. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Tom, roll me D100.
Okay, this is the land navigation, I'm guessing.
This is something. This is a retracing
This
your
is
steps
something.
roll.
By the way, everyone, I was gonna say be prepared for some really bad rolls because we have been tearing it up today.
Let's see. What do I do? Okay, all right. We'll play it out for a little bit longer because I can't leave it at this point. So, Burn, you take them through to. You definitely know it's in the older part of town. That's easy enough to do, right?
Yeah.
You lose track of where you're going, though, and you have to retrace your steps back from the park because that's where you prepared. That's where you left from originally. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got a little confused, lost because you were approaching it from a different direction. Now you got the same direction. You're pretty sure you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the only problem. I would like those of you who have Streetwise, give me another roll on the Streetwise check.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh shit, Patrick.
Okay, good.
I made it.
Very good. Because of Tom's retracing steps, there was a couple chances that you were going to come within direct trajectory of a few roaming police patrols, for lack of a better word. And that might have made explaining things awkward or not. Luckily, thanks to Patrick's planning and Mila's eyes, you're able to spot and navigate away from those potential threats before long. And Tom, you are back at the same block of when you were originally led to by this Karen woman.
Mhm.
Roll me another D100, please.
All right. 11.
Excellent. When you see the front of that brown brick building with the white roof, you get a brief flash of what happened just 2 days before. And you know that's definitely the place.
Yeah, this is it. And I'm gonna try and go inside.
You go to the front door and you notice that it's locked.
Locked.
Yeah.
Okay, can I hear anything inside?
How do you just press your up to the door?
Yeah.
You press your ear up to the door and roll me D100. No, you don't hear anything. Not through the door.
I was gonna say, can I give it a try with my enhanced
Well, here's the other thing.
ears?
Now who's holding the guy?
Oh, I'm sure we can trade off if we need to do it that way.
Okay. With who?
Yeah. It was still me and Al.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he's a grown pair. Okay, never mind. We'll just assume other members of the group. All right. I just didn't want. Okay. Yeah. Roll me a D100, Al. Do you use your supersonic frequency
Yes.
part where it makes everything all dialogue sound like wom 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 wom?
Yes.
But you can hear footsteps and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You think you hear footsteps on the other side of the other side of the door, moving maybe from one room to another. Maybe.
Okay.
Single pair.
Crap.
I'm gonna let everyone know and say, well, on one hand, I'd love to know who's in this place that you were taken to kidnap you. On the other hand, maybe not when we're carrying someone who's paralyzed.
That is true. Are there any rundown-looking buildings that look abandoned?
Nothing looks abandoned. They're all older buildings, but they all look like they were lived in right now where you are.
Was always one idea.
But
You could knock on the door and say, "Hi, I'm Tom, the guy you tried to kidnap," and see what they do.
Patrick,
Or we can backtrack.
Yes.
can you take this guy from me?
You
Please?
probably only have Al, you probably only have 20 minutes left before this paralysis starts to wear off.
All right.
Yeah. Time is of the essence.
Mm-hmm.
Can you take this guy?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Well,
I
both
need
you
some
and Al
help with
will-
that.
Well,
But
no,
yeah.
no. Actually, here's
Yeah,
a better
both
idea.
you and Al
No,
will be
wait,
holding
Wait. Here's a better idea in case something goes wrong. How about we just sit him up against the house?
that works
That
as
way We're
well.
all free in case something happens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Once everybody's situated and everything, I'll knock on the door.
Okay, knock on the door. You hear a few footsteps go towards it. The door opens up. The smiling face of Karen soon fades into a look of surprise as she looks at Tom. She says, "Oh shit," and starts running the other direction into the house. What do you guys do?
We can use our house now. Quick, grab coins. He picks up coins and then chases after her.
I was
Okay,
gonna
the rest
try
of
and
you?
break the door down, but okay.
Yeah, we'll follow Mila.
shoot.
Yeah, I
That is a lot of surprise. So I guess my character will not do any drastic actions and just follow the group at the moment.
Wait, so
Yep.
you're just going... Okay, but everyone's just saying they follow Mila, so... Mila, what are you just grab
no.
coins?
Eric,
Wait, I'm so
I'm
confused.
following Karen.
Yeah.
Fuck everything
Okay.
else.
Mila's like, we can
Okay.
use the house. So Mila grabs coins, is bringing him in there, and like, I don't know,
Alright.
like gonna lay him on the floor or something.
All right.
All right.
So
If Burn is breaking off following the person, that's where
Of
I'm
course.
going.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Tom, you chase Karen,
Mhm.
who is going into her living room, and at this point, you're just right behind her, and she has to take a moment to try and open up the window that she's in. While she's trying to open up the window, you have a chance to act upon her.
I want to try and grab her.
All right, roll the hit.
So it's just a regular hit?
Yep. To strike. Yep.
Okay.
Because we're going to be grappling.
Yeah.
All right. She's going to try to dodge out of the way. Yep. She moves. She turns
Just-
around to see you kind of grab at her. She moves off to the left, and you just hit the window itself. Luckily, you don't shatter it or anything like that. We're going to just leave that there for a moment. Before we get to the rest of the group, because I should let them act in a melee round as well. So Mila, you grab coins and you go into the house itself, correct?
Yep.
What else do you do? Do you just drop them
Is-
once you're inside?
Is there
or-
like an empty room?
Yeah,
that
there's
she's-
or an empty-ish room. Yep, definitely. The little kind of dining room off to the side looks like it has just a couple chairs in it. So
Okay, yeah, she'll just put him on the floor in there.
Okay. All right, that's that. Let's start with Pamel. What are you doing during these period of like 15 seconds?
I guess after she sees that coin's situation, she'd probably go after Tom and whatever her name was.
Karen? Okay.
Yes.
So you spend your moment to get into the living room as well, where Tom and Karen are. Patrick.
I'm going to, as a defense reflex, I'm going to get out my quote-unquote camera
Uh-huh.
and have that at the ready.
Okay, and are you moving anywhere?
Um, basically, I'm going to be, kind of halfway across the room, almost in this kind of, like, football stance where he's kind of, like, guarding this area, like, not sure exactly what he's doing, but
Okay.
he's definitely there.
Okay, Al?
Al's going to actually take this opportunity to stay with our coins and talk to coins while this happens and say, we needed a quiet place to talk to you in case things got unpleasant. So just wait for a minute while my friends dispose of, I don't know, whoever lives here. And then we'll be right with you. Just hang here with me. And Al's going to stay right next to him.
Okay. All right. We'll go back to Tom and Karen here. Sorry, this might be relatively short, so I'm not doing initiative orders because fuck it. Last time we did it, it was a complete waste of time. So, Tom, I think I'll let Karen act now, though. So Karen is
go for
going to just simply try to kick you in the nuts as a defense mechanism.
All right.
So she rolled. Okay, so it was higher than a 5, though. So she kicks, and the kick looks like it's going to be going towards your upper thigh instead. Do you want to take
Okay.
a defensive action?
No, I'll take it.
Yeah, because it just clangs off her. So you can act at the same time if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to try and grab her again.
Okay. Roll to hit. Yep. And since it's simultaneously attack, we're good. So now we're going to grapple to see if you can't pin her now. So what we do is we do a opposed strength check.
All right.
You're smaller than her, but you're also a lot angrier than she is. You are angrier than she is scared. So I'm going to have you roll
Oh,
a
yeah.
1d20 and add a +3, and she's going to just roll a straight 1d20.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh,
natural 20.
shit.
Okay. So since you got natural 20, not only do you completely control this grapple, but for like this round, she's kind of at your will. So you can do like a free action on her or something like that. So not only do you have her pinned to the ground now, but I'm giving you kind of like a free action in which she cannot defend herself.
I'm going to yell to, or not really yell, but say to somebody that's around. I'm thinking that some of the party is around, right?
Yes, yes, they are. They're all within. Yes.
Somebody bring me something to tie her up with.
Hey, Patrick, you know that rope you keep hauling around with?
Yeah.
You found a reason for it, and you're
This is my
there,
third
you're ready.
reason for it.
This is your moment. So Patrick, well, actually, I shouldn't tell you what you do, but you can get to your rope and move to Tom while he's holding her to the ground.
I did actually note the last time I had this situation that I would try to carry around the rope, and since it is lightweight, yay! I
Yeah,
did
no, I'm
it.
saying you totally have it. I remember
All
last
right.
time we went to Laszlo, and you're like, "I'm bringing my rope with me." I'm like, "Okay." So you get a reward for doing that for sure.
I will. I will now pull out my pristine but maybe a little scraggly rope since it's been used a few times,
All right.
and we'll
Yeah,
hand
using
it to-
Nathan last time.
and a rock the first time.
And that's true. That's true. That's
Hey.
true.
And
All
we'll
right. So
hand him
Patrick,
the 100.
so you're able to go up to Tom. You're able to get out the rope, go up to Tom. Mila, Pam, what are you doing? You can do? What would you like to do in these moments?
Mila's still down or over by coins
Coins?
and Al.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but Pamel's in the room with Tom and Patrick now. So Pamel, what would you like to do?
I think she's just gonna go hover over Karen, make sure she can't go
Okay.
anywhere.
Ah, okay. So we'll have you kind of like assist Tom in pinning things down. So we're gonna have to do another opposed roll. Tom, now with Pamel assisting you and trying to make sure she doesn't move, you're gonna roll d20, but add a +5, and she's just gonna roll a straight 1d20.
All right.
Oh God. Ah, sweet. All right. Yeah. So you're able to hold her down enough. So who's doing the tying of the rope?
Let's see. There's two
Um,
people pinning. I'm gonna probably cooperate with Tom on this since he seems
Okay.
to be on top of her.
All right, you can work it together. That's fine. Then I'll have Patrick. You just roll a straight D100, I guess.
All right.
Tom, we're gonna say what happens is this: Tom's trying to position her arms, and she keeps fighting them for you to tie them up. So we're going to do another opposed grapple check, and if Tom succeeds on that, then you're able to tie her up her arms, no problem. Same thing, you still get a +5. Hey, I rolled a 6 this time. Don't roll 1. There we go. All right, so you're able to tie up her arms, and with her arms tied up tightly by the rope, you can tie up her legs as well, because now Tom can focus his weight on that, and Pamela as well. After she's tied up, she cries out, "Please, please, this wasn't my idea at all. I was just going along with my stupid ex-boyfriend. Please, just let me go. Don't kill me."
Oh, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just tying you up so you can stay here to answer a few of my questions, and then you're free to go.
Okay.
I'm not a murderer.
She looks at you with big eyes, not too sure if she can believe you. But I think since you have now 2 hostages, we are going.
Only in
on.
riffs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna reach up, and she has pillows, right?
Yeah, she has pillows.
On like a couch or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she has a pillowcase or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm going to start ripping up the pillowcase. Don't worry, I'll pay for this, and then I'm going to cover her mouth for now. We need to deal with this other guy first, and then I'll be back. Okay? Just don't go anywhere.
I also have one question before we end.
Uh-huh.
Are there any rugs?
Oh god, you guys are fucking rugs. Yeah, there's one rug that's in front of the door, but it's not super big. It's not like rich guy's house. It's probably only about like 3 feet by 2 feet.
Okay, so that's not really gonna
It's
work.
more like yeah, it's more like just an entranceway rug.
All right. Then I will. I'll deal with it next session.
Yeah, well, I just figured this is a good time to
Yeah.
break for you guys to determine what you want to do, what questions you want to ask from here. Plus,
Yeah.
quarter after 15. That makes no sense, Inferno.
Yeah, it is.
Quarter after 11. So it's quarter after 15 o'clock. So we'll end it right here.
Yay!
Thanks for watching.
Woo! Thanks everyone.